We'll take a chance on me, right? Because this interview is one you do not want to miss. Mania, the Abba Tribute, coming to Mars Music Hall this Thursday. And Melissa Harding, who stars as Frida, giving us a sneak peek at the music, the memories, and the magic behind this international hit show. Melissa, my friend, I am so excited because this is not just a tribute show, right? It is a full-blown experience. How would you even begin to describe what Abba fans are going to get to see this week?
Oh, it is just so much fun. We just have such a blast. What we always let everybody know about the show is, yeah, you're coming to a theater, but it's a live concert, right? This is getting to see ABBA in concert if you've never had the opportunity. And it is such an amazing collection of songs. It is such a treat as a singer to have the opportunity to sing this music every night because it's great music. It's just timeless music. And so we really try to have a party with the audience. We encourage people to come dressed up. We don't only want to play the music for you, we want to share it with you. So it's a lot of audience participation, and we just have so much fun up there.
I love that interactive element because, yeah, I can't make it on Thursday, which I'm so upset because if I so could, I would truly be in full costume and dancing and singing to every song. And I think it's amazing, Melissa, that a lot of people don't know. I mean, this group made it after winning a contest, right? Eurovision in 1974. Again, you play Frida. What have you learned about really kind of the stamina of these four talented people who probably never thought they were going to make it as big as they did?
You know, it is really quite a phenomenon. I think there are very few bands that I can think of that feature men and women. I grew up with Fleetwood Mac, so that was a band I could always think of. And ABBA is another one of those bands. You had relationships involved in the formation of this band, the connection between the four of them, working together for decade after decade, and putting their own experiences, their own emotional experiences and journeys into this music, which I think is exactly what makes it so special and so relatable for the fans. I mean, not only Dancing Queen, we all love that song, but every song is such a good story and such a good peek into who these people are. And they're all still around and they're all still going, but they don't perform a lot. And, you know, I think that's the thing, is that this is an opportunity to celebrate the music that we all have such affection for.
Have you met Frida or any of the members, or are they familiar with your work?
I wish. That would be such a dream, you know. I know they know of all of these tribute bands out there paying homage to them. Maybe someday. I mean, that's definitely on the bucket list. That would be incredible.
You mentioned certainly there are a number of tributes, and we talked about it earlier because, I mean, it's just good music, right? And there's so much of a theme to it. Again, people dress up, and it does transcend time in that way. But I'm curious, I mean, we've seen a number of bands. You mentioned, though, this one being both male and female. But what it really is about ABBA that makes people still want to see this music live, right? Reenacted as a tribute and just carried into new generations.
You know, it's such theatrical music. And I think the cool thing about it is there's so many different types of hooks in the songs. I think the thing that's so cool for me is I have a background in musical theater, and I also have a background in the rock touring industry. And somehow it crosses all of these genres. Like, you know, it's funny. There's amazing guitar parts. There's amazing drum parts and bass parts. There's theatrical vocals, there's male voices, female voices. There's a lot going on in these songs. But really, the music being so beautifully written about human experiences, relationships, our connections to each other, man, they just hit those things on the nose in such a beautiful way. They just tell such incredibly human stories. And I think that's the thing we come back to, is the music, the relatability of the music, our connection to being able to feel something when we sing those songs. We have 6-year-olds in the front row and 80-year-olds in the front row, and they all know every word. So it actually blows my mind because you see how it crosses generations as well as genres of music.
Yeah, said so beautifully. I loved how you mentioned kind of the Broadway musicality meets kind of rock and roll. I mean, it's truly something for everyone. Before I let you go, favorite number to perform? I mean, this group just got hit after hit after hit. But what's that song that lights it up for you?
Falling in love with Frida, I have fallen in love with singing. Fernando is my favorite song that I sing during the show. And then I would say my second favorite is Money Money. It's just such a fun part of our show.
They're so fun.
So
If you
Money
need
Money
backup,
Money.
like little dance numbers or what have you, I mean, like I said, I can't make it Thursday, which I'm so upset. But all that to be said, we know it is going to be a phenomenal show again. We will stress Mania, the Abba Tribute, coming to Mars Music Hall this Thursday, November 6th. Get your tickets at the VBC's website, and we'll have more on our website as well. Melissa, for now, though, thank you again so much. Welcome to Huntsville this
Thank
week,
you.
and have so much fun. Wishing you all the best. Bye, my girl.
Thank you so much. See you at the show. Bye bye.
Thanks.